Getting married or moving in together? There's one conversation most couples avoid until it's too late, and it could cost you thousands. I am Ron Siegel, certified liability advisor, helping families build wealth through strategic debt management. You know what's interesting? Couples will spend months planning a wedding, arguing over paint colors or debating what couch to buy. When it comes to money, crickets. And I think I've got those right. I know I've got them. Yep. And that silence can get expensive. I had a couple come in last month, been together 5 years, never really talked about their finances. She thought they were saving for a house. He thought they were paying off credit cards. Turns out they were doing neither effectively because they weren't on the same page. Here's what most couples miss. It's not just about having a joint checking account or splitting the bills. That's the surface stuff. Let's start with the big picture. When you're managing money as a couple, you need to think about three things. Can you guess what they are? Jeopardy music, please. Safety, liquidity, and return. Same framework I use for every financial decision. First question, what's your emergency fund situation? Most couples I meet have either nothing saved or one person has money tucked away that the other doesn't even know about. Neither scenario works long-term. Second, and this is where it gets interesting, what's your household blended interest rate? So you might think your mortgage rate is the only thing that matters, but if one of you has a car loan at 7%, the other has credit cards at 22%, and you're both paying these separately without a strategy, that's where the money hemorrhage is. I worked with a couple recently who were each paying their own debts. Made sense to them, kept things fair. But when we looked at their household blended interest rate, they were paying over $1,800 a month just in interest across all their debts. After we repositioned their equity and created a strategic debt management plan, we got that down to $650 a month. Same debts, different strategy. Here's what nobody tells you. Keeping money completely separate works great until it doesn't. And combining everything without a plan, that's just as risky. What you need is a system, not a complicated spreadsheet that neither of you will look at, a real system. Start with a simple budget. Doesn't have to be fancy. Just track where the money's actually going for 1 month. Most couples are shocked when they see the real numbers. Then have a monthly money meeting. I know sounds about as fun as a root canal, but here's the thing. When you know where you stand financially, there are fewer arguments. The fights about money usually aren't about money. They're about surprises and mismatched expectations. And here's the part that trips people up. Maintaining some independence is actually healthy. Some couples need individual financial space. That's fine. What's not fine is financial secrecy. The couples who do this well treat their finances like a business, not romantic, I know, but effective. They have shared goals. They review statements together and they make decisions as a team. Now, if you've got a mortgage, car loans, student credit cards, and maybe some student debt between the two of you, that's where strategic debt management really matters, because strategy beats rate always. The question isn't just, what do we owe? It's what's our plan to build wealth together, and that's a very different conversation. Bottom line, if you and your partner are ready to get your financial house in order, I've created a simple tool that walks you through exactly what you need to look at. Go to rsrlinks.com/keysteps, rsrlinks.com/keysteps, and you'll get immediate access. And if you've got debt scattered across multiple accounts and you want to see what a strategic repositioning could do for your household budget, if you're a homeowner, rsrlinks.com/2step, rsrlinks.com/2step to learn about our strategic refinance program. This is Ron Siegel. Get on the same page financially and everything else gets easier. I am your certified liability advisor, helping families build wealth through strategic debt management. That's Your Credit Matters segment, brought to you by rsrlinks.com/debt-free, rsrlinks.com/debt-free. Thanks for listening.